The first thing you notice is the silence. Not the empty, hollow silence of a dead space, but the serene, calculated quiet of a machine designed to disappear into its own perfection. The Aqua Horizon 2050 rests in the glimmering waters of a futuristic marina, its pearl-white hull curving gracefully against the metallic docks, kissed by soft strands of morning light. Chrome accents trace the ship's aerodynamic lines, their mirror finish reflecting both the blue of the ocean and the silver of the city. Skyline beyond, the dock beneath your feet hums faintly, an automated guide track aligning itself with the boarding platform. The entrance opens without a sound, no visible hinges, no mechanical groan, just a seamless slide of pearl-white panels revealing the interior glow. Warm light spills onto the deck, drawing you forward. As you step inside, the transition is immediate. The air shifts to a perfect balance of cool freshness and subtle warmth, almost like the climate of a Mediterranean spring morning. A scent of polished teak and fresh sea breeze mingles in the air, so delicate you almost question if it's real or digitally engineered. The walls around the entry bay are clad in matte white panels with embedded veins of soft blue illumination, giving the impression of light flowing like water. In front of you, a glass floor section reveals the ocean beneath, illuminated from below by the ship's own ambient lighting system. You can see small shoals of silver fish darting through the water, their movements mirrored by holographic overlays that identify each species in real time. The information is there if you want it, but never intrusive, never forced. The first chamber you enter isn't a simple hallway. It's a reception lounge, designed to ease every new arrival into the ship's atmosphere. A curved seating arrangement floats just above the floor, supported by hidden magnetic fields upholstered in cream leather that shifts tone depending on the lighting. The room itself has no visible lamps. Instead, the light seems to emerge from the walls, ceiling, and even the furniture itself, casting soft gradients that mimic the natural rhythms of the sun. Directly ahead, a transparent panel stretches from floor to ceiling, displaying the marina outside. As your eyes adjust, you realize it's not just a window, it's a smart display capable of transforming into an art wall, a privacy screen, or a real-time navigation map with a wave of your hand. The moment you approach, the ship's AI voice, warm, human-like, with a hint of ocean breeze in its tone, welcomes you aboard by name. To your left, an art installation hangs weightlessly in the air, a kinetic sculpture of metallic strands and light filaments that shift with the ship's subtle movements. It's not purely decorative. Each movement reflects live data from the ship's environmental sensors, wind direction, ocean current, and even distant storm activity turned into art. The flooring changes subtly as you move deeper inside, transitioning from polished teak to a glass-like composite with a faint iridescent shimmer. It feels solid underfoot, but each step triggers a soft ripple of light that follows you momentarily, like the ship acknowledging your presence. Beyond the reception lounge, the main atrium begins to unfold. This space rises 3 full decks high, with open sightlines across the central interior. Glass-paneled balconies curve around the upper levels, their edges lined with transparent safety fields that are invisible until activated. Above, the ceiling is a retractable transparent dome, currently closed to shield the ship from the midday heat, but capable of opening entirely to reveal the sky. Suspended at the heart of the atrium is the ship's statement, Peace, a cylindrical waterfall of pure light. It isn't water at all, rather, millions of microparticles suspended in an electromagnetic field, each one illuminated by precisely controlled beams to mimic the motion of falling water. The sound is soft and calming, perfectly tuned to blend with the natural hum of the ship. This is where guests first begin their journey, through the vessel, a space that sets the tone for everything that follows. The air is alive with subtle motion, holographic birds darting near the lightfall, projected ocean waves lapping at the far walls, and a distant shimmer that hints at the infinity deck somewhere ahead. The floor subtly inclines toward the forward section of the ship, guiding you toward the panoramic observation lounge. You walk past an integrated refreshment alcove where transparent panels reveal a selection of chilled beverages, each bottle resting in a magnetic cradle. Rotating slowly for display, you select one without touching it. A gesture is enough for the AI to present it to you, perfectly chilled. In a crystal clear glass dot as you sip, the gentle hum beneath your feet deepens. The ship is preparing to leave the marina. Outside the transparent wall, the futuristic dock slowly begins to drift away. You feel no vibration, no sudden movement, only the slight visual shift of the world beyond the glass. The Aqua Horizon 2050 glides forward, its propulsion systems completely silent thanks to its magneto-hydro drive. The AI announces that the journey is beginning, and the glass wall ahead fades into full transparency, revealing the open ocean stretching infinitely toward the horizon. It's a moment designed for first impressions, and it works. The ship seems less like a vessel and more like a floating architectural masterpiece, a living space in motion, carrying with it the quiet promise that the best is still to come. The moment you step beyond the atrium, the ship opens up into a space that feels limitless. The panoramic observation lounge stretches across the entire width of the vessel, its curved glass walls arching upward until they meet the transparent dome above. Every angle offers an uninterrupted view of the ocean, as if the ship itself is hovering above the water instead of gliding through it. The glass is more than a barrier, it's a living surface. During the day, it adjusts its tint automatically to filter the sun's glare, and at night it transforms into a celestial map, projecting constellations that mirror the real sky outside. The flooring here is unlike anywhere else on the ship, a deep, rich composite resembling polished black marble, streaked with subtle veins of silver that shimmer in the shifting light. It's slightly warm to the touch, the result of a radiant heating system that keeps the space perfectly comfortable no matter the weather outside. Along the edges, recessed floor lighting outlines soft curves, guiding guests to various seating arrangements without ever breaking the seamless view. You take a seat in one of the contour-adaptive loungers. They don't just adjust mechanically, they scan your posture and mold themselves to you, applying just enough pressure to feel like you've been cradled into place. A small control panel integrated into the armrest allows you to choose your preferred ambience, ocean breeze simulation, soft acoustic music, or even a gentle vibration synced to the ship's movement over the waves. At the far end of the lounge, an open bar curves like a crescent moon, its surface made of translucent crystal with internal lighting that shifts color depending on the drink being prepared. The bartender is not a human but a humanoid robotic assistant, elegant in its movements, precise in its actions, yet warm in tone and conversation. It remembers your preferences from past voyages, offering a drink before you even ask. Each glass is served on a levitating coaster, gliding silently to your seat. The lounge is not purely for relaxation, it's also a sensory journey. 1. Wall doubles as an augmented reality display, allowing passengers to overlay historical or environmental data onto the live ocean view. You could be gazing at a distant island while the display offers a layered view of its history, topography, and marine life in the surrounding waters. The integration is so seamless that it feels as if the knowledge exists naturally within the scenery. From the lounge, a sweeping glass staircase leads upward to the ship's social deck, a place designed for gatherings, live performances, and even small-scale exhibitions. The railing is made of liquid crystal glass that can become opaque at a touch, offering privacy when needed. The steps themselves are embedded with low-intensity LED strips that trace each footstep without casting harsh light into the room. Arriving at the social deck, you're greeted by a space that blends modern luxury with warmth. A stage area with a retractable holographic screen can host anything from live musicians to immersive virtual performances. The acoustics here are engineered so that sound carries perfectly without overpowering. Conversation in other areas clustered around the deck are small, seating pods, semi-enclosed spaces with curved glass walls that can shift from transparent to frosted for privacy. Inside each pod, the seating adapts like in the observation lounge, but here, integrated touch panels allow guests to customize lighting colors, display art on the walls, or stream live feeds from anywhere in the ship, moving. Toward the aft section, the space opens into a two-tier balcony overlooking the infinity pool. The pool is unlike any on Earth. Suspended above the rear deck, its water appears to merge seamlessly with the ocean beyond. Thanks to advanced wave stabilizers, the surface remains perfectly smooth even when the ship meets ocean swells. At night, embedded fiber optics turn the pool into a starfield, making it feel as though you're swimming through the cosmos. The edge of the balcony features transparent safety fields that can be switched off for photography or left active without disrupting the view. Guests gather here during sunsets when the sky paints itself in layers of gold, orange, and deep violet. The AI-controlled ambient music shifts to match the scene, often blending with the faint sound of real ocean waves picked up by hidden microphones. At the WARLI end, the ship feels alive, a blend of human presence and cutting-edge technology working together to create an atmosphere that is never static. Even in motion, there's a stillness to the way it carries itself, like a floating sanctuary designed for those who measure luxury not in excess, but in the perfection of every detail. As you step away from the open decks and social areas, a quieter pathway leads toward the ship's most private and exclusive spaces, the luxury residential suites. These are not just rooms. They're floating sanctuaries designed for passengers who want the sea to be their backyard without sacrificing the comfort of a penthouse apartment. The hallway to the suites feels more like an art gallery than a corridor. Soft, recessed lighting illuminates textured wall panels that change subtly. With the time of day, in the morning, they radiate a gentle, warm glow. At night, they take on deep, moody tones with delicate streaks of gold. Along the walls, holographic art pieces float in mid-air, shifting as you pass, creating an immersive, ever-changing exhibition. When you reach your suite, the door opens with a soft chime. No keycards, no handles, just biometric recognition, and a voice prompt greeting you by name. The entrance area reveals a spacious living room with panoramic glass walls curving outward, giving the illusion that you're hovering directly above the water. The ocean feels so close. You could almost reach out and touch it. The living area is furnished with an adaptive modular sofa that can reconfigure itself for lounging, dining, or hosting guests. The coffee table is a marvel of design, a transparent slab of reinforced crystal with an embedded holographic projector. With a swipe, you can display anything from a virtual fireplace to a live camera feed from the ship's underwater drones exploring the deep ocean below. The bedroom is separated from the living area by a transparent partition that can become opaque at a touch. Inside, a king-sized bed floats a few inches above the floor, supported by hidden magnetic levitation technology. The mattress itself is climate-regulated, adjusting temperature throughout the night for optimal comfort. Above the bed, the ceiling transforms into a panoramic skylight, clear for stargazing, dimmed for sleeping, or set to display soothing visual scenes like drifting clouds or underwater coral reefs. To one side of the bedroom, a walk-in wardrobe glows softly with internal lighting that turns on the moment you step inside. Clothing is stored in temperature and humidity-controlled compartments, ensuring that fabrics remain pristine even in the middle of the ocean. The drawers close silently with magnetic locks, and the mirror wall doubles as an interactive display, allowing you to preview outfits, check weather updates, or even request laundry service with a single gesture. The bathroom is a spa in itself, a space of stone textures, soft lighting, and flowing water. A freestanding tub sits beside a large curved window, allowing you to soak while watching the sun melt into the horizon. The shower is a rainfall cascade with adjustable aromatherapy settings, and the sink counter is carved from a single block of engineered quartz, its surface subtly illuminated from within. Beyond comfort, the suite integrates seamlessly with the ship's AI system. You can control every aspect, lighting, climate, entertainment, and even window opacity through subtle voice commands or discrete gestures. The AI doesn't just obey, it anticipates. It knows when you like your curtains open, what temperature you prefer at night, and even the kind of background music that helps you unwind after dinner. If privacy is desired. Each suite comes with its own private balcony, shielded from wind by invisible force field technology. Standing here, with nothing but the sound of the waves and the endless ocean stretching out in all directions, is an experience that feels both vast and intimate at once. The horizon becomes your daily companion, always changing, never the same twice. As evening approaches, the soft hum of the ship becomes a background melody to the anticipation of dining. You follow a subtly illuminated path toward the central culinary hub, a space designed not merely as a restaurant, but as a sensory performance that unfolds with every meal. The entrance is grand without being ostentatious. Tall, curved doors of brushed titanium glide open silently, revealing an interior that seems to float between the worlds of fine dining and futuristic art installation. The dining hall's walls are a combination of panoramic glass and adaptive projection panels, shifting their scenes according to the chef's chosen theme for the night. Tonight, the walls are alive with deep ocean blues, drifting schools of silver fish, and faint rays of light filtering as if from the surface above. Tables are spaced generously apart, each one a sculpted form of carbon fiber composite with a surface that can glow softly or remain matte depending on the atmosphere. Seating is impossibly comfortable, adaptive chairs that adjust to the contour of each guest's body while subtly maintaining perfect posture. Every place setting is minimal yet intricate, with utensils that feel weightless in hand but carry the balance and precision of custom craftsmanship. The dining experience here is fully integrated with the ship's AI and robotic systems. Meals are prepared in an open kitchen where chefs, human and robotic, work in seamless coordination. Robotic arms move with balletic precision, slicing, garnishing, and plating with flawless consistency. Yet there is no loss of artistry. The human chefs bring creativity, intuition, and sensory balance to each dish. A feature unique to this ship is the atmospheric pairing system. As each course arrives, the lighting, temperature, and even the scent of the air shifts subtly to enhance the flavors. A seafood dish might be accompanied by a faint saltwater breeze drifting from hidden vents, while a rich chocolate dessert might arrive to the scent of warm vanilla and the glow of amber light. In addition to the main dining hall, guests can opt for one of the private culinary pods, glass-enclosed rooms suspended slightly outside the ship's main structure. From here, it feels as though you're dining above the ocean itself, waves rolling silently beneath you. The floor in these pods is a high-resolution screen capable of projecting live underwater footage captured by the ship's drones, so you might find yourself enjoying your meal while watching manta rays glide lazily below. The kitchen itself is a technological marvel. Located just beyond the main hall, it operates as both a production hub and an innovation lab. Ingredients are stored in climate-controlled units that adjust conditions based on the food's exact preservation needs. Advanced hydroponic gardens on board grow herbs, microgreens, and select vegetables, ensuring unmatched freshness. Protein sources range from sustainably caught seafood to lab-grown delicacies, each carefully curated to match the ship's eco-conscious ethos. Drinks are equally exceptional. The ship boasts a circular bar with a 360-degree ocean view, where mixologists, both human and AI, craft beverages with molecular precision. Some cocktails arrive as shimmering spheres that burst with flavor, others as layered colors that swirl together as you drink. For wine enthusiasts, the ship carries a digital sommelier that scans your meal and instantly recommends pairings from a cellar stocked with rare vintages. Stored in vibration-free, climate-optimized vaults, music is never intrusive here, but perfectly tuned to the moment. Sometimes it's a soft piano accompanied by the gentle murmur of waves outside. Other times, it's ambient compositions generated by AI to match the pace and rhythm of the dining room. No matter the choice, it creates a background that feels like part of the meal itself. By the time dessert arrives, perhaps a sphere of frozen passion fruit mist that dissolves the moment it touches your lips, you realize that dining aboard the Aqua Horizon 2050 is not just about taste. It's about crafting a moment where Every sense is engaged, every detail considered, and the ocean itself becomes part of the feast. After a day of exploring the ship's suites, dining halls, and panoramic decks, the evening naturally draws you toward its world-class entertainment and wellness facilities. The beating heart of the ship's social life and ultimate relaxation, the entertainment district spans nearly an entire deck, designed as a floating city of experiences. It begins with the Grand Atrium Theater, a circular space with a dome ceiling that transforms into an immersive 360-degree display. One evening, it might transport you into the swirling depths of a coral reef or an underwater ballet. The next, you could be drifting among the rings of Saturn for a live orchestral performance accompanied by cosmic visuals. The stage itself adapts to the performance, raising, rotating, or even disappearing into the floor to reveal holographic landscapes. Beyond the theater lies the Horizon Club, a luxury lounge with floor-to-ceiling windows wrapping around its curved perimeter. Here, live jazz mingles with the gentle clink of crystal glasses, and the atmosphere shifts fluidly from soft elegance in the early evening to a lively, glowing social hub as the night progresses. Seating is a mix of private alcoves and open arrangements, each designed for comfort and conversation. For those seeking physical rejuvenation, the ship's wellness sanctuary offers a collection of spa suites, meditation gardens, and zero-gravity therapy pods. The spa draws inspiration from global traditions, blending ancient techniques with futuristic enhancements. Imagine a deep tissue massage delivered by a perfectly calibrated AI therapist, followed by a mineral soak overlooking the endless ocean horizon. In the hydrotherapy zone, warm pools merge into infinity edges, creating the illusion of spilling directly into the sea. The fitness area is equally advanced, featuring adaptive resistance machines, AI-guided personal training, and even a simulated running track that projects immersive scenery from around the world. One day you could be jogging through the streets of Kyoto at sunrise. The next, racing along the cliffs of the Amalfi Coast for leisure and fun. The upper deck boasts a fully equipped VR gaming arena, where guests can dive into realistic simulations, from sailing ancient ships to exploring alien planets. Just steps away, an open-air infinity pool blends seamlessly with the horizon, its glass edge creating a visual connection between the water you're in and the ocean beyond. Private cabanas line the pool deck, each fitted with climate control, personal entertainment screens, and discreet food and drink service. As night deepens, the entertainment reaches its crescendo at the SkyDome Observatory. Here, under a retractable glass ceiling, guests gather for stargazing with high-powered telescopes integrated into the floor. The AI-controlled dome can filter light pollution, enhance celestial details, and even overlay educational visualizations for those eager to learn about the constellations above. Occasionally, the SkyDome transforms into a silent disco, where music plays only through wireless headsets, allowing guests to dance under the stars in complete harmony with the night sky. By the end of the evening, whether you've been captivated by a holographic opera, immersed in VR adventures, or simply floating in the quiet infinity pool under the moonlight, the ship has a way of making you forget the rest of the world. On the Aqua Horizon 2050, luxury isn't just in the materials or the technology, it's in the way every moment feels like it was designed just for you.